If you set a resolution to stay active all year round but have already given it up, take this segment as your sign to get back on track. Today, sponsoring our segment is Crunch Fitness, and I am here at the gym to give you some tips on how you can get back out there. So this is Alvaro. Welcome to ciLiving.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
And do you have some tips for people if they had made a resolution to maybe go to the gym every day, but as we're heading into February are already giving that up?
Oh yeah, I know for a lot of people it is difficult, and also for me, it can be also very difficult to just get in here and start your workouts. Biggest thing that I would recommend, get a gym buddy. Find somebody that you would be able to come in here with and work out, somebody to keep you accountable. That's one of the biggest things, because number one most important thing is just coming in here.
Okay.
That's how it starts.
And that's great advice, I feel like, because there are days that you definitely wake up and you're like, do I want to go? Don't I want to go? And if someone is waiting for you at the gym or is swinging by your house to pick you up, that's motivation to know that you should go. What's your next tip?
I would say be incremental. With that, I mean, pretty much make small micro changes to your life. So it could be, okay, I'm going to go to sleep at 9 p.m. every single night, or I'm going to make sure I drink around maybe 7, 8 more bottles of water daily. You know, just increasing that water intake overall. Another big one would be maybe let's make sure that I'm waking up at 7 or 8 a.m. to come in and get my workouts. So small micro changes that can help you in the long term, because at the end of the day, you can't just make a super big change and expect that to stick. Because at the end of the day, we want this to be a lifestyle. We want these habits to be ingrained in every single person that comes in here, and hopefully that will change their lives for years to come.
Yes.
So be incremental over time. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day.
That is a good piece of advice. And I feel like if you make teeny tiny small changes, you'll feel like you're making progress and you'll start to see those results. Now, I personally am a journaler and a list maker. Can that help with your fitness goals?
No, certainly, 100%. That's like one of the biggest things when it comes to either like programming or just keeping track of what you're doing in your health and fitness journey. So taking notes of everything that you're doing, writing down, okay, I had one meal at maybe 8 a.m. today. It was maybe 3, 4 eggs with some toast. So just keeping track of everything, journaling what you're eating, that's a nice habit to build because it just keeps you accountable and it gives you something to kind of like look forward to in terms of like, okay, this is my progress that I am making. And you can always look back at it to kind of see where you started and where you are now. It doesn't have to be super detailed. You just have to start writing things down.
And I know that besides the equipment here, there's also classes. I see a kids center. I'm looking around. I see some tanning beds. What else does Crunch offer? So
yeah, we have plenty of amenities. So we have a relax and recover section. So especially after hitting a very hard workout, you can always come in, utilize our hydro massage beds. We also are a fully functioning tanning salon with KBL tanning beds, lay down and stand up, as well as spray tans. Especially for classes, we have tons of classes, things like yoga, Zumba, Pilates, belly button thighs, boot camp, bodyweight with TRX. I'm a big fan of the yoga classes that happen 7 p.m. normally every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I like to hop on the Tuesday ones. Those are my favorites. Those are led by our group fitness coordinator, Katie. She's amazing. And the great thing about these classes, and especially when it comes to guidance, is that it's for all beginner levels. It doesn't have to be just like, oh, these are very advanced movements. I can't do these.
Okay.
So there are always alternatives. And especially when it comes to guidance, one of the most important things that we do have here to offer is going to be our Crunch One Kickoff. Okay. That gives you an hour. It's an hour consultation with one of our fitness professionals here at Crunch Fitness. And essentially, you'll be able to go over your goals, what you're wanting to tackle, what the game plan of that would look like. So essentially, you'll get a nice little roadmap kind of written out for you.
Okay.
Yeah, and definitely for all of our new members, that'll be like one of the easier things to kind of just come in and do, because I know for a lot of people, and even me, sometimes it can be a little bit daunting to kind of just come in, see all the equipment, and wonder, where do I start?
Oh, right. I think guidance and instruction is really important. I'm thinking maybe I should get a trainer. Is there a trainer here that I could talk to?
Yeah, I have one available right now, actually.
Okay, well then I'm gonna do a quick change so that I'm in my workout clothes. Okay, ready?
Alrighty.
All right, I'm dressed and ready to meet the trainer.
Alrighty.
All All right, I am here with Evan, who is one of the personal trainers at Crunch Fitness. Evan, what do you have in store for me today?
So nothing too crazy. We're gonna touch base on some TRX movements. We're gonna be full body.
Okay.
It's fairly low resistance, but it's nice to practice on full.
And what does TRX mean?
Total resistance exercise.
Total resistance exercises. All right, great. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what do I do?
Okay, so we're gonna start with the arms and the back.
Okay.
Palms facing each other. You're gonna trust yourself, lean all the way back.
It's like a trust fall, but solo, okay?
So here is nice because you're in charge on how hard it is. The
Okay.
farther ahead your feet are, the more weight you're pulling.
Okay.
So just adjust accordingly. You want your whole body to be one muscle, and you're gonna drive your elbows by your side, squeeze the shoulder blades.
Okay.
Control on the way down. If that's too easy, take a little step forward.
Oh, so I can adjust my resistance with myself.
Exactly, you're in
Okay.
complete control here. Control on the way down. As far as breathing, you always wanna exhale on the hardest part, so you're gonna exhale as you come up.
Oh, okay, so I was doing it backward.
Yep, that's all right. Control on the
Okay.
way down. So if we wanted to step it up a notch, we're gonna work on our rear delts in the back.
Okay.
Still hitting arms, still hitting the back, but emphasizing the rear delts.
All right.
Arms completely straight, palms facing each other. Keeping your arms straight, you're gonna drive them directly to the side, bring that chest up. Yeah, this one's a little
That's
harder.
much harder,
Big
actually.
time.
Yeah, okay.
So I definitely recommend maybe having your feet just a hair back. So exhale, drive your arms to the side. Yeah,
Got
there we
it.
go. You'll be able to feel it a little higher up on the back.
Yeah, I feel it more in this area.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
That's a sign of good form. Now, if we want to isolate your biceps, work more of the arms rather than the back, you're gonna have the palms facing up.
Okay.
And you're not rowing, so your elbows don't go by your side. You're just moving the elbow to your hand.
I see. Okay.
And you're gonna curl up. Control it on the way down, full extension.
Got it.
And these are nice because there isn't too much resistance. Once again, you're in control, so
Right.
you can always have adjustments there. Especially just starting off in the gym, I recommend going through full body TRX movements.
And I like these because I feel like then you can also sort of get your stretches in.
Absolutely.
Because if I do that, I feel like I'm stretching those muscles we just worked.
Yeah, I do those stretches every day. A good way to stretch your shoulders and your back is to send your hips back.
Okay.
For an extra stretch, you can tuck your chin to your chest.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice and easy. So we touched base on upper body.
Uh-huh.
If we were to work on lower body, let's work on your squat.
Okay.
You want to start close to it so you have room to sink your hips back.
Gotcha.
Feet are about shoulder width apart.
Okay.
And picture a chair behind you.
Okay.
You're gonna sink your glutes back while keeping your chest up. So all your weight should be on your heels. Exhale as you drive up. That looks solid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is
I
a very
feel
good
that.
foundation builder for your squat. I recommend starting with this, then you can transfer into body weight, and then you can slowly start adding weight from there.
And now, if I come to you and you're my trainer, and I tell you what my goals are, how do you tailor the different exercises? Or, like, say I wanted to bulk up or slim down, are there different exercises and are there different meal plans you would recommend?
Yeah, absolutely. As a trainer, I'm big on, I don't want to just help you in person. So if we're together 2 days out of the week, but you can work out 5 days a week, I program for you every single day that you can come in.
Okay.
That way, it's just going to help you get to your goals faster, and it's going to improve our sessions as well.
So then it's totally customizable as far as, like, do I want to work out 1 day a week, 5 days a week, 7 days a week? I can just tell you all of that stuff and then you'll set me up for success.
Yep, I'll pave the path for you essentially. I'll customize everything from the reps, the sets, the specific exercises you do, everything from the warm-up to cardio afterwards as well.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for all this information. And if you want more information about Crunch Fitness, you can visit us on the web at ciLiving.tv. And we thank them very much for sponsoring our segment today.